Today we are visiting a very interesting factory. This is probably one of the best factories that offers the perfect balance of price and quality. Watch this video until the end. At the end, we will show all the prices. I'm sure they will really surprise you. We receive quite a large number of requests for project outfitting on a daily basis. Specifically, clients send us their design projects and we calculate the cost for them, but we understand perfectly well that our clients who send us their projects come from different price segments. Some people need only the luxury segment, some need the mid-range, and some are looking for the perfect balance of price and quality. That's probably the majority. And even in this case, we can find factories that will be advantageous for you if you are fully outfitting your project. This is probably the most excellent example of a factory that makes things very beautifully with very high quality production. The materials are a bit simpler, but the price is truly excellent. But it's very important to understand that in China, you can find absolutely everything in terms of outfitting your projects. It all depends on your preferences. Often clients send us their projects and compare them with Italian brands, and we realize that it's about 4 times cheaper. If they compare with brands available in 3 countries, then as a rule, the savings are 30 to 50%. For example, this bed right here, it's made of fabric with faux leather inserts, and I want to draw your attention to the stitching, to the craftsmanship, to the quality. It has a thick, large, soft headboard. This bed will cost $1,500. That already includes logistics. This is a very low price. The sofa presented here is a copy of the Ferrari brand. In fabric, well, here it's in leather. Leather is for a particular taste, but in fabric, such a sofa would cost around $2,500. Here, everything is upholstered in leather, and inside there are veneer inserts. And here it's made of leather with leather, so it's a bit more expensive, but probably about $300 to $400 more expensive, but it's unlikely anyone would want to order it in leather because the fabric looks very beautiful. I want to point out that this factory does everything really well, mainly because their showroom is located right nearby. As always, we're showing closed showrooms. This is a closed showroom, and besides us, there's no one else here. Only partners are allowed in. You can't just walk in, you have to arrange a meeting, and so on. The reason is that there are a lot of brand copies here. Here's a very beautifully made sofa. By the way, this kind of sofa is for people who aren't in the furniture business. After all, people don't buy furniture for themselves every day, right? Do you buy furniture? According to statistics, it's once every 5 to 7 years, sometimes even every 10, depending on the country. And often clients compare things that just can't be compared. So this sofa will probably cost around $2,500 to $2,700 as well. It's 4 by 2.5 in size, a great price. But this same sofa can also be made for $6,000. The original of such a sofa would probably cost around $40,000. And here you need to compare very subtle things. So what makes up the cost of a sofa? First, it's the fabric. Second, the filling. Third, the frame. And fourth, it's the brand. But in the case of China, there is no brand. In the case of China, you are buying the perfect balance of price and quality. That is, you are buying a product at the best price. But if you buy directly from the factory, in other words, this is a factory, if you come here, we can arrange it. You can actually come and see how this sofa is being made at the factory just 1 floor below. You can actually go in and see for yourself, because this is a factory, not resellers, not a showroom that just resells the goods. That's why they offer the very best price, especially for us, for their partners. And usually, as always, I pay attention to the quality of the workmanship. The stitching is even, there are no loose threads anywhere, no flaws. And honestly, the fabric is quite pleasant. We recently furnished a real estate property, a 300 square meter house, probably with all the built-in and upholstered furniture. Right now, it probably came out to around 5 million. But that's for absolutely everything. That includes lighting, built-in furniture, upholstered furniture, wall panels, additional decor, and we also ordered something else there, an acoustic system as well. But it's very important because at factories like these, which offer a really great price to quality ratio, you need to make careful choices. It's like when you go to an outlet store and you have to pick from a huge selection of unbought clothes. These are the things that definitely haven't been chosen here yet. Similarly, you need to be careful when choosing fabrics here, because you can make the project even cheaper, but you might regret it later. You need to choose a fabric that you'll feel comfortable with, understand what kind of base it has, and figure out what you can and can't buy. But as a rule, there are no complaints about this factory. They make really high quality products. For example, you can find this Edro sofa for $2,100 or even for $1,500 in China, but at that price, the quality will be terrible. Here, it will cost between $2,500 and $3,000, depending on the material. Probably in terms of price to quality ratio, this is, in my opinion, the limit, because here the filling is very soft. It's not firm and they didn't skimp on it. The similar sofa will be a 100% copy of the original, or at least a 95% copy. You can have it made for $5,000 to $6,000 at another factory. This will also be a factory, not a middleman store, but the quality will be a bit different and the fabric will be different. Here the fabric is cheaper, but it's still high quality. It feels a bit different to the touch. To understand the difference, you need to put the two sofas side by side. Often people think that China is super cheap. No, China produces vast amounts of high quality products. It's more about the variety. You can choose anything you want. This has been the case for a long time. Value. This applies not only to furniture, but to absolutely any market. And that's how it is now. But at the same time, there is a huge variety of choices in China. That's why we can find anything you need. How did we save a client 10 million rubles? A Russian client sent us his design project. The estimate for his project in Russia was 20 million rubles. The client had a higher budget, but decided to budget carefully. When we calculated it at our factories, it came out to around 12 million rubles. At the same time, we calculated everything using premium factories of excellent quality. And when the client arrived for the furniture tour, we selected some of the furniture from these showrooms. As a result, he didn't notice any difference, but here it turned out to be about half the price, and we saved another 3 million. So his preliminary project was 20 million, but with us, it came out completely turnkey. Soft furniture, case furniture, lighting, wall panels, laminate, electronics, outdoor lighting, outdoor furniture. The total came to just 10 million, including logistics. So the client saved a total of 10 million simply and effectively by deciding to order furniture from China. With our company, saved 10 million, and that's Zikr. We can provide the contacts of the company that handles this. So you can buy yourself a new Zycar 009, as it's called. You can order it right away as part of the package. So get in touch, leave your requests. We will be happy to review your project. The first project estimate is free for all clients. What should you send? Simply send us your project details, and in any case, we will be able to select a package that perfectly fits your specific budget. In any case, it's simply impossible not to find a suitable option. There is a very important point. In China, it is cost-effective to order at least one container, and we always mention this. If you order from one container, your logistics costs are relatively low, and it will almost always be profitable for you, with very rare exceptions. This might only be the case if there are significant savings, then the difference could be 10 to 15%. And probably there's no point in pursuing it. If you want high quality furniture, you have a very beautiful design project and you plan to live with this design for a long time. Or simply, you want to buy furniture and other goods as part of outfitting a property that you plan to rent out. But if it's a good segment, then 100% the best price and quality at the moment are offered by Chinese factories. These are the closed showrooms, specifically the factories themselves, not resellers. Here you will see something you will definitely like. So send us your design projects. We will be happy to calculate everything for you. So as I promised at the end, I'll give you the prices. This bed will cost $900 as part of the package. Genuine leather. This bed is a replica of the Minotti brand. The original will cost about 7 times more. The sofa is $3,100. It is made of fabric. It can be made in leather, which will cost $10 more. An excellent price. The perfect balance of price and quality. But with this same sofa, you need to compare. So when clients arrive, we show them the difference in materials. You can buy it for $6,000 for $7,000. This sofa costs around $3,000. In leather, it's about $3,200 or $3,300. And this sofa, one of the most popular Minotti series in this configuration, will cost $3,700. The original will cost 7 times more. But of course, it's clear that the original will have different quality, no doubt about it. It will have different fabric, different materials, and here the leather will also be different. So obviously it will be more expensive. But in China, you can find an original sofa like this that's a 95% copy in terms of fabrics, materials, and so on. It will probably cost around $7,000 to $8,000. But this one is very inexpensive, $3,700 to $3,800 for this configuration. Yet, as with all factories, you can choose a different fabric, you can choose a different material. Here you can insert stone, here you can insert veneer, and so on. Some clients are very particular and want it to be a full 100% replica. In their case, we use the factory, order Italian fabric, and upholster the sofa with Italian fabric. This bed here at Fendi is definitely for a specific taste, of course, but for us, the prices are probably what matter here. This is probably not really for CIS countries, and that's all you need. A house by the sea in Anapa? Why not? It will cost $1,100. Well, depending on the fabric, it's $1,100 to $1,400, somewhere around there for them. This sofa here is also a copy of the Minotti brand. In this configuration, it will cost around $5,000. You have to understand that here it's 4.5 by 4.5, or maybe even 5 by 5. Again, It depends on the fabric. But this factory, they're good. They save on the filling materials. This sofa can be made even cheaper if you save on the filling. It's even similar to the original in terms of softness. The original is about the same, but of course the fabric is different. It's a bit stiffer, but it's high quality. That is, it won't peel, it's quite dense, and it doesn't stretch. The stitching is even everywhere. Everything is done perfectly. Moreover, all the leather inserts are very well made. I actually like this sofa for the price. The quality is amazing. Now, this sofa is just awful, of course. Well, I just don't like it. But for those who like it, honestly, it looks terrible. I would never put this in my place. Although the fabric is good, it's actually quite soft. Wow, the fabric is strange. Well, it's good quality, but it will get fuzzy over time. That's why there are polyfoam beds. Also, the price. It will cost around $1,700 to $1,800, depending on the fabrics. Also, a great price, excellent quality. Here there are inserts of genuine leather and soft fabric. The entire headboard is covered with thick side rails. Excellent quality. So today we showed you a showroom that, in my opinion, offers a really great price to quality ratio. Why are we showing it? First and foremost, to help you understand that within the scope of the package, you can find products, furniture, and additional furniture for yourself as part of the Svet package, and everything else according to your specific financial budget, depending entirely on the specific financial plan you might have in mind. How much are you allocating for furnishing your property? This factory offers an exceptionally competitive price to quality ratio. But for our clients, we always show a wide variety of different options. When you come for a personalized furniture shopping tour or order online, we show you several factories here and you can choose exactly what you like best. You can order some items from this factory and some from another. Please feel free to leave your requests and our staff will be happy to prepare a tailored quote for you. The first quote is always free. We look forward to welcoming you in China.